right? And so they come and they're like, hey, don't worry, don't despair. Look, that's what the word behold means. Look at the lion. And John gets up and the camera's right on him and he looks and it pans over. And it sees this in verse 6. And between the throne and the four living creatures and among the elders, I saw a lamb standing as though it had been slain. What? That's not what we expected. Wait, man. You said there was a lion. And instead there was a lamb. A little, weak, small lamb. And not just a lamb, but a lamb that had been slain. But get this. This lamb is also, what does it say? Standing. He's raised. He's victorious. His death was not the end of his story. And no, he doesn't appear to be conquering in the ways of the world, right? The ways of the world look like the lion, and it looks like the ox, and it looks like the eagle, and it looks like the dragon. But the way of God is the way of the lamb. And yet this way is actually more powerful and more full of wisdom and more full of strength. He expected to see a lion, and instead he saw a lamb. And this, friends, this is what should shape our understanding of power. Get this. He actually saw something more powerful than the world could ever offer. Look at what commentator Tim Chester says. He says this: nothing could be more subversive. Instead of the mighty beasts of imperial power, we have a lamb. Instead of a victorious general, we have one who has been slain. Instead of the power, glory, and wisdom of empire, we have the weakness, shame, and folly of the cross. We worship the King who was slain and who has conquered through death. And as we shall see in the rest of Revelation, conquering through death is the paradigm of how Christians should respond to empire. This is what it is to follow Jesus, to pick up your cross and follow him. To follow him in the way of death, to follow him in the way of self-sacrifice, with hopes that in his power someday you'll stand.